Hey everyone, it's Fate bringing you some breaking news. We do have patch 1.4.0 dropping tonight. Unfortunately, it did get delayed from yesterday to tonight, going into tomorrow with a 6-hour maintenance. So this is going to be starting, looks to be about 10:30 p.m. Pacific time tonight. And it'll go for 6 hours into tomorrow morning. Now, the update will bring in the Halloween event, which we have already discussed. They'll bring in a new Halloween dungeon, some themed decor to the cities. We'll also get some new currencies we can trade in for some unique little toys and things like that. Some cooking recipes, fishing, fish, things like that. So we've already covered this in our last segment. Now the new things will be the shop updates. Until today, we didn't get a confirmation. I know Korea did have some information on the stuff added to the shop, specifically the weapons. We thought that the red and black glowing weapons were the Halloween weapons. Apparently that's not the case. We're going to be getting actual Halloween weapons that will have kind of like pumpkins on them. They'll look bony. I'll have an image on screen showcasing what those will look like. We're going to get a greatsword, longbow, daggers, crossbow, staff, blade, and wand. So it looks like they are changing the day that weekly reset happens. Previously, it used to be on Wednesdays. They're pushing it back a day to Thursdays. So all of your weekly content will get reset on Thursdays from now on. Your weekly mission board, all of that will get reset on Thursdays now instead of Wednesdays. They are doing some gameplay changes as well, changing how things are identified on the mini map, changes some loot distribution or how long you get to acquire loot when you do complete these conflicted zones, things like that. So a little nice quality of life feature there. Also, they're going to be renaming some items for a bit better ease of use or, understanding when you're trying to farm certain materials for some of these crafts. Now, the biggest change, in my opinion, comes in dungeons. Now, what I would recommend for any of you that are watching, if you have dimensional contract tokens, do not use them right now. You want to save these for tomorrow. Now, of course, if you're going to cap out, so if you're going to go over 4,500 before then, go ahead and do just enough so you don't do that, but you want to save these for tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, when this patch goes live, if you use the random dungeon matchmaking option at the end of the dungeon, when you claim that chest, you will also get a 1-star dimensional shard selection chest as well, which will let you pick one of those soul coins from any of the 6 dungeons we have available, help you kind of build up that surplus of coins so you can trade in for either items or for the salvation tokens. Now, what you can also get is a chance at the Dimensional Essence Salvation. This is a token that you can turn in, I believe it is 10 of each of the dungeon tokens in for one of these. So this is worth a lot of runs if you can get one of these. I wonder what the drop chances on these will be. And then some of the minor changes will be additions to chat. We can actually have separate chat windows and have them open at the same time. This will be so useful. I've had guild members kind of voice their, dissatisfaction with the chat system. It's very hard to keep track of like guild chat plus other chats. So having multiple windows open at the same time will be a nice feature. And then some changes to the UI with how Amatoi's Guardians and Morphs show up when you acquire them. Some UI changes to the skill bar when you're trying to cast an ability that's a charge up, things like that. Some just minor issues there. And then we have your normal, bug fixes, things like that, and then some console updates as well. Now, I am extremely happy at this update they're doing. It does show that they are listening and they're implementing features that us Western players like. For example, being able to run a random dungeon and getting extra rewards instead of it just not really giving anything, because that's currently what it does. It doesn't give anything. What's the point of having that feature? Like, I get that they want people to use it so that way we get tanks and healers queued into dungeons they wouldn't normally run, but if you don't tie an incentive in it, what's the point? So I'm glad that they're listening. This looks like a good direction the game is going, and hopefully they keep this trend and that they'll update and put in fixes and quality of changes that we want to see the game, because I like it. I know a lot of people watching like it, and we do hope that the game does succeed into the future. That'll cover our coverage of this patch. Again, this was Fate. If you like the content, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, I'll see you next time.